In this video, I'm going to give you 5 steps you need to start taking if you want to be happier. I will also tell you why these steps are important. The key to your well-being and hence happiness is knowing where to look. You have been conditioned from a very young age to push yourself, do well in exams, get a good job, and then do well in your career, and then seek further success. And yet these goals are very likely to make you miserable. Research shows that supposedly successful and intelligent people don't make life choices that lead to happiness. Surely you've noticed that people who have the most in terms of work, promotion, pay rises, exotic foreign holidays and the largest homes tend to be the most distracted, unfulfilled and, let's face it, the most unhappy people you're likely to meet. Okay, you might say, I'd rather be miserable and rich than miserable and poor. Well, it's not a binary choice. You can work towards being happy, and if you want to, being rich. Hello, my name is Patrick Tarpey. I'm going to tell you the 5 steps you need to take if you want to be happier with yourself. Step 1. Take responsibility. Don't blame your situation and never blame others for your unhappiness. Remind yourself that you always have the power to choose your response to any situation. You have the power and ability to control your own thoughts and feelings, regardless of what is happening to you externally. Feeling in control internally is highly liberating and will make you feel happier, taking those steps in the right direction. Arguably, the most powerful way to take internal control is to have a healthier lifestyle. Start by taking care of yourself. Be a little more active each day. Eat 1 extra piece of fruit. Be aware which physical activities make you feel better, and make them a part of your routine. Step 2. Don't compare. If you tether your happiness to the feeling superior to others, you will be frustrated a lot of the time. Even if you think you're doing better than your peers, sooner or later someone will overtake you. If not, age will catch up. Comparisons can be tempting. We use them as a way to try to motivate ourselves. One way to fool ourselves about succeeding is to think, I'll be the best in the office, the best in the world, best in my class. But you'll find the goalpost will constantly change and, in the end, you can never win. Taking steps in the right direction. When you measure yourself against those around you, you will be drawn to dwell on your own flaws. Be aware of this damaging trait and be kinder to yourself. The less you compare, the happier you will be. Step 3. Find your flow. You know that feeling you get when you're so absorbed into a task that you completely lose all track of time? Well, that kind of experience is known as the flow. Being in the moment also means lacking self-consciousness. When you're completely engaged, you don't care how well or poorly you're doing. Taking steps in the right direction. What we love to do most is what will make us happiest. Look at what you're good at, particularly what you lose yourself in. Whether it's making things, gardening, cooking or running. Make a list and get it into your routine. Step 4. Trust people. Not just family and friends. The more we perceive we can trust people we don't know, the happier we will be. The happiest countries and communities are those that feel they can trust the citizens around them. It's easy to see why. If you can't trust your taxi driver to give you the right change, or the postman to drop off the mail, you'll lose sleep and you won't be happy. It's one thing to trust friends and family, but having faith in strangers is an indication of how much you'll trust life in general. Taking steps in the right direction. Start by being more open. Talk to one stranger each day, in a shop, at work. Focus on the positive aspect of talking to people you don't know, not the fear that you can't trust them. Step 5. Don't be single-minded in the pursuit of happiness. Single-minded in the pursuit of happiness is not going to work. It will, paradoxically, make you more unhappy. This step should have come first, but it's best if it comes at the end because it's a safety step. As in all things in life, it's about balance. You're going to have to prioritise. Many of us believe, in theory, that it's important to rank happiness above being intelligent and making money, and yet in reality we sacrifice happiness for other things. Take steps to increase the odds of feeling happy, rather than obsessing about whether or not you feel happy. Steps in the right direction. Recognise what makes you happy: hanging out with friends, visiting the countryside, getting a good night's sleep. Whatever it is, make a list, prioritise those things. So, the 5 steps are: take responsibility, don't compare, find your flow, trust people, and don't be single-minded in the pursuit of happiness. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to find out more, then follow me on Twitter at magnitude@yourealised, or like my Facebook page, Magnitude, or visit my website, magnitude.biz. I've been Patrick Tarpey at magnitude.biz, and I'd love to speak to you soon.